What's up? It's your man Chaz once again answering the questions that you asked me. Make sure you go to the askchazzellisproject.com if you want to be a part of creating the next video. Also, make sure you go to the askchazzellisproject.com if you want to get a consultation, get a quick question, or you want to make a donation to help us keep going. Anyway, the question that I got was, a young lady said she's been dealing with a dude for several years now, and he's kind of playing her out, so she feels like he's being a player. She was like, we supposed to be getting together. I've been talking to this dude. We supposed to get in a relationship for a long time, and he just, he drags his feet. He seemed like he about to get with me, and then he doesn't. She said, I'm tired of this. What can you do, to help me, because I feel like I'm getting played. A lot of people ask me questions about getting played. And, I got to say this. I already know that people are going to get upset about this somewhere. Some people are going to get a little upset because it can throw you off a little bit. But the truth of the matter is, 9 times out of 10 when we think we're being played by somebody, we're actually being delusional. I know that might sound kind of cold and people like, what? Damn, you going to just say I'm delusional? I'm not delusional. He's delusional. She's delusional. Nah. But in reality, man, a lot of times we feel like we're being played, and actually we're being delusional. We have this thing in our mind where we feel like because we like somebody and we want something to be the truth, like we want that person to be interested in us, we want to have a relationship with that person, we want that person to like us as more than a friend. Because of that, we take things that really, we take situations and we create something in our own head when they haven't really told us that. When somebody is playing you, the difference between somebody playing you and you being delusional is when somebody gives you direct responses to your questions and then follow those things up with actions that would lead you to believe that they think something different about you than they really do. For instance, when you say, hey, so when are we going to be in a real relationship? They say, right now, we already in a real relationship. I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Let's move in together. Y'all move in together. And then you find out they actually got another family on the other side of town and they're living with them. That's getting played. Because you had every reason to believe that this was a real relationship. Their actions supported the fact that this was a real relationship. And you had no reason to believe that you were getting played. But you are not getting played when you say, when are we going to be in a relationship? Look, right now, man, I'm going through some things. I mean, I like you. I care about you. I got love for you. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like one day we gonna get together. But, right now I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going with this thing and yada, yada, yada. And then 5 years later, they're still saying that. They're not playing you. You're being delusional. If you believe that something's going to change and become different, and it hasn't already been that way over a 5-year period, that's not them, that's you. You're being delusional. We all suffer from this at some point in our lives. Being delusional. We believe lies. Here's how you can really tell that you're being delusional. Would you believe this information coming from somebody that you didn't like? If someone told you this and it wasn't like your dream person that you really wanted to be with, would you believe this information? If the answer to that question is no, then you're being delusional. You're forcing yourself to believe something because it makes you feel good for the time being, but it also wastes your time. Now, I know some of you might be getting upset at me because you're like, well, you're blaming me because that person's a liar. You're blaming me because that person's using me. It's not about blame. It's about what helps you. You can sit here and say, oh, well, that person's a liar. It's all their fault, yada, yada, yada. But what happens when the next person does it? And then the person after that does it. Some of you have already experienced that, where person after person after person has treated you the same way, and you just refuse to recognize the fact that you're being delusional. Your friends won't tell you they're being delusional. This is why I make videos like this, because I know they upset people at first. And I know some people are going to get mad, and people do send me bad comments sometimes. And people do give me messages, and they cuss me out from time to time, and it don't bother me, because I know that people need this kind of message, because when your friends start telling you this stuff, they see that sad look in your eyes and they change their mind. They start saying, look, homeboy, she's not feeling you like that. y'all are just friends, man. You might think y'all got a relationship, but she just call you whenever she having a hard time with another dude, and you come cheer her up, and then, you know, she just stop talking to you for a little while after that until she needs you again. You getting played. They start telling you that, and you start being like, what? Well, why would she do me like this? He wants to say, because she's not attracted to you. Because she doesn't like you like that. You're not her type. But in reality, you know, well, maybe she's just scared, man. Maybe it'll work out eventually. The reason why they say that is because they feel sorry for you. Your girls feel sorry for you. They don't want to tell you the truth because they feel like they're sparing your feelings by telling you a lie. Okay, if I tell you this lie, then you're going to feel better for a little while. I know for a fact that if I sat here and told you a lie, you'd feel better for a second, but you waste 2-3 more years of your life. Then you look up and you'd have to eventually face the truth, especially when that person got married to somebody else. Why? I thought we were going to get together. We've been dealing with each other for like 7 years, and all of a sudden you just jump up and get married to somebody else when you told me you weren't ready for a marriage. I mean, come on, you're being delusional. The reason why they didn't want to get with you is because they wanted to open themselves up to be with somebody else. You would have known that if you didn't really like the person like that. You would have chucked them the deuces a long time ago. But because you like them and you want to be with them, you convince yourself of things that aren't true. What I'm saying is, stop being upset at everybody for playing you and be real with yourself and say, I'm playing myself. I'm being delusional. I need to wake up to this situation and take my destiny into my own hands. Somebody's not treating you the way you want to be treated. Stop believing that there's going to be some better treatment in the far off future. You know good and well that's not going to happen. You know good and well they're going to treat you the way they've been treating you. Somebody not willing to make a commitment to you, well, they're not making a commitment to you. Just because they say they might make a commitment, you know good and well that that's not true. So stop pretending like they lied to you and told you some fantastic lie and you believed it. You know good and well you don't believe that crap. You're making yourself believe something that you really know is untrue. So be real with yourself and don't worry about somebody playing you as much as you playing yourself, because that's what really happens. We play ourselves. Other people don't really have the power to play us. The people who get over on us are not even as intelligent as us 9 times out of 10. So make sure that you're just not doing that to yourself, not fooling yourself, because sometimes you could be your own worst enemy. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Once again, it's your man Chazzellis. Make sure you hit me up on the askchazzellisproject.com. Be a part of picking the next video. Also, you can be a part of picking the next live stream that we're doing. That's going to be on the 9th of November. So be a part of that too. Once again, it's your man Chazzellis. Like and subscribe and share this video with somebody you know needs it. Peace.